Hello and welcome back to Create Things. Today I want to tell a story about a forest that is always watching you. So keep watching and you will hear the story. Thank you. So, like I said, guys, I want to tell you the story. So just listen. I didn't plan to stop. The road was long, quiet, the kind that stretches through forests that feel older than memory itself. My car had been running fine until it wasn't. The engine died without warning, right in the middle of nowhere. No signal, no lights, just trees. At first, I stayed inside. It felt safer that way. But the silence, it wasn't normal silence. There were no insects, no wind, no distant animal. Just stillness. And then I noticed the trees. They looked wrong, not immediately. At first glance, they were just tall, thin trunks stretching upward into a gray sky. But the longer I stared, the more something began to shift in my perception. Shapes, patterns that shouldn't be there. I stepped out of the car. The air was cold, damp. It clung to my skin like something alive. I told myself I just needed to walk a bit. Maybe find a road sign, a house, anything. That's when I saw the first one. A face, not carved, not painted. It's grown. It was part of the tree itself, its bark twisting into the shape of a head. Hollow eyes stared out from the trunk, glowing faintly, yellow. I froze. I didn't move. I didn't blink. But I felt it looking at me, watching. I took a step back, convincing myself it was just my imagination. Trees can grow in strange ways. Pareidolia, right? The brain sees faces where there are none. But then I saw another, and another, and another. They were everywhere. Heads emerging from the bark, stretching outward like something trying to escape. Some were small, barely formed, others larger, more detailed, more human. Their eyes, every single one glowed the same dull yellow. I turned back toward my car, but it was gone. Not hidden, not blocked. Gone. The road, too, where there had been asphalt just moments ago, there was now only forest. Endless. The panic came slowly at first, then all at once. I started walking, no direction, just moving. The trees grew denser the deeper I went, and the faces, they multiplied. Some of them were twisted in silent screams. Others looked calm, almost peaceful, and a few were smiling. That was worse, because those didn't just watch, they followed me. Not with movement, but with attention. Wherever I went, those faces appeared again, on different trees, closer each time. It was like they were learning me. Hours passed, or maybe minutes. Times didn't feel real anymore. Then I heard something, a sound, a low, wet cracking, like wood bending. I stopped, and for the first time, one of them moved. The bark split open slowly, like skin tearing. The face pushed outward, stretching unnaturally from the tree. Its eyes burned brighter now, locked onto mine. And then it spoke, not with a voice, but inside my head. You stayed. The words didn't echo, they settled heavy. I couldn't respond, my body refused. You saw us, and you stayed. Another crack, another tree, another face pushing outward. We remember those who look. I tried to run, but the ground felt soft. Wrong, like it wasn't soil anymore, but something breathing beneath my feet. The forest shifted, the trees leaned closer, the faces multiplied faster now, growing like rot spreading through wood. You see us now as we saw you. Images flooded my mind, memories, not mine, people, others who had come here, lost travelers, hikers, a child, all of them standing where I stood, all of them staring, just like I had. Curious, too curious. And then they became part of it. I looked at the nearest tree, really looked, and I saw something I hadn't before. The details, the lines in the bark, weren't random. They were wrinkles. The texture wasn't wood, it was skin, old, dry, and stretched. And the eyes, they weren't glowing, they were alive. I stumbled backward, shaking. No, no, no. You understand now, the voice said. I felt something touch my arm. Cold, rough. I looked down. A branch. No, a hand. It had grown from the tree beside me, thin and elongated, wrapping slowly around my wrist. I tried to pull away. It tightened. More hands emerged from the trunks, from the ground, grabbing, holding, pulling me closer. I screamed, but the forest swallowed my sound. You watched, the voice whispered. Now you will be seen. My feet sank into the earth, not sinking, being taken. The ground opened, soft like flesh, pulling me downward. My legs disappeared first, then my waist, then my chest. The trees leaned closer, their faces inches from mine now, studying, learning, waiting. I felt my skin hardening, my body stretching, something inside me changing, breaking, reforming. I tried to close my eyes, but I couldn't. I couldn't look away, and then I saw it. My reflection in their eyes, my face twisting, extending, becoming a part of the bark. My mouth opened, but no sound came out. Only silence, only stillness, only watching. Now I am here, I see everything, everyone who enters, every step, every glance. And sometimes they look at me just for a second too long, and I know they will stay. If you ever find yourself on a quiet road and the forest feels too still, don't look too closely at the trees. Don't try to understand what you see, because the moment you do, it sees you, and it will never forget. So this was it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Here is the drawing. If you like it, leave a like, comment, and follow me. Thank you very much, and we will see us next time again.